you again for having me, Atomy Philippines. I am excited to be here, excited to be a part of the Philippine family with you all. Like we were reading the comments, right? There's comments from all over the world. Upload your comments. Tell me where you're watching it from. I know that this is a global one-server company, so we have the privilege of being able to educate, and we have the privilege of being able to be connected all throughout the globe. So welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for giving me this time to share my experience with you. In Atomy, there are many different aspects to the business. And there are three things that we all understand. What that means is in any type of business that we are a part of, we want to make sure that the company is safe. We want to make sure that the company is going to be lasting, right? We don't want to invest a few years of our time here and then the company go away. So Atomy already has an amazing history. We are already 10 years old and we've already done over $1 billion in sales. At the same time, we want to make sure that this company is an ethical company, meaning that they make good products, meaning that they provide good atmospheres for their employees and their business partners. And at the same time, we want to make sure that this company is one that we can be proud of, be wanting to share with individuals, and understand the vision behind everything that we're doing. So today, I want to share with you a few of these aspects. I want to talk to you a little bit about why I got started, how I got started, and what I'm doing nowadays. So thank you for joining me today. I'm going to share with you the Atomy basics and what I believe will help you. So before getting started in Atomy, I love business. I love doing business. I love the idea of being my own boss, right? Being my own, having my own freedom of time, making my own schedule and doing these things. But reality is it easy to start your own business? No, it really isn't. It's really difficult to start your own business. It's difficult because it's very difficult to start a business because of one, capital. It takes a lot of money, right? And if you don't have the money to start, then you lack number two. Number two is the ability to source a product or a service to be able to provide something that your consumers will continue to want to use. So that's also very important. But usually we don't have the capital. I didn't have the capital. And even if I had the capital, I didn't know what to sell to who, right? So I didn't have those things. And lastly, even if you have the capital and even if you have the ability to source products or services, you then have to be able to have the managerial skills, right? To be able to manage this company forward with vision and confidence. And these three things are what drive and what create a very successful business model. And in Atomy, we can be sure that we've been able to do all these things. So let's transition into my PowerPoints and let's talk a little bit about what I mean, okay? So as we look at the PowerPoint, the Atomy basics that I want to talk to you about today include the product. So what are the products that we want to talk about? So when we talk about these things, let's read the slide. It says, Atomy is a company that does what? We provide AQ, which means absolute quality, and AP, which means absolute price. So what do I mean by absolute quality and price? We have to make sure to tie these together. We cannot divorce them, okay? They are married together. This means that we want to provide consumers the ability to buy a product that is of A quality and the price nobody else can match this quality at that price and vice versa, okay? So that's how that works. So how does the company do this? How does the company provide an opportunity for us, regular business individuals, to be able to get products at this price and at this quality? So this is a very good question. This is something that we need to understand, because if we don't understand these things, then we're going to have a very difficult time in trying to explain the philosophy and fundamentals of this. So I took this straight from the website, and if you go to the website, you'll be able to see this slide, and it says a win-win partnership. And if I zoom in here in Korean, what it says is what? 일품일사의 원칙. So in Korean, what this means is we want to be able to provide one product, whatever we use, We want to make sure that the company that we're sourcing it from, we're true to them and we remain in relationship with them. So if we scroll down here, we'll be able to see one company, one product policy. Okay, one company, one product policy. So let's talk about the logic and let's talk about the reasoning behind this one company, one product policy. We want to make sure that we can provide this company stability. So let's talk about a few of the products that we see on our site. So you see these coffees, right? Everybody loves the coffee, right? Everybody loves the toothbrush. Everybody loves these items. So let's talk about the toothbrush. So the toothbrush, as we all know, is absolute quality and absolute price. It's amazing, right? We'll never be able to find another company to be able to source these products at this price point and this quality. So how is this done? How is this possible? How are we able to get such amazing quality toothbrushes and at amazing prices? It's because Atomy, the company, is giving stability to Deotech Korea. They are the ones who provide these toothbrushes to us. So we allow this one company to provide the toothbrushes to all the members all over the world. So what does this do? This allows for individuals, you and I, to be able to sell this product to individuals at the absolute quality and price point. This means that the company that makes the toothbrushes, they don't have to worry about if they're going to lose a contract with Atomy, meaning that they can continue to expand their company. They can continue to expand their line of toothbrushes, meaning that they can get the automation system that they need, meaning that they can get the raw materials for cash, meaning that they're able to do these things to lower costs on their end. And the lower that they can bring the cost on their end, the lower that they can sell the products to us, and the lower that we can get it and consume it as consumers. So this is the magic behind Atomy. We're able to do these things with not just one item, but many of our items that we have. And as we continue this process, we'll be able to understand the value and the philosophy that Atomy has with that one product for the products that we provide with the companies, okay? So now let's talk about a little bit about detail about how do we transition this into the product philosophy of what Atomy does in terms of CEO's mindset, okay? So everybody knows about Hemohim, right? And this is the only product that I'm going to kind of cover. I'm not going to go into the detailed product today because we're going to have another lecture right after mine and she'll do an amazing job at sharing all the information with you. So what I want to talk to you about is the special kinds of products that we have. So Hemohim is a very special product, meaning that Atomy did not create Hemohim. Atomy did not create Hemohim. Maybe some of you guys thought that Atomy created it. But as we heard on the phone call today, what does CARI stand for? Korea Atomic Energy Research Institute, right? So who are they? What do they do? They are a government entity. And what happened was they had lots of individuals, lots of scientists in the field building radiation technology and being exposed to radiation, gamma rays and such. So the government wanted to provide them with a product that would help build their immune system at the same time, help their immune system block out all these things. And that is where this came into. Now, Atomy is the one who got the opportunity to sell Hemohim, but they weren't the only ones. Did you know that? In the beginning stages of the company, Atomy was not the only company selling Hemohim. There were other companies selling Hemohim as well. But to your surprise and shock, guess how much it was? For a month's supply, it was over $700 for a month's supply of Hemohim. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine paying that much for a product? But why did this company, why did CARI, and why did they want to price this product with Comar B&H at this price because they felt that this product had that much value. But reality is if you have a very expensive product, you do not have the ability to target market many people, meaning that you are limited in your target market, meaning that people cannot afford it, so therefore they can't buy it. Only the few who can afford it can buy it. But then what's the phenomenon that happens after you're healthy then? So for example, let's talk about dietary supplements. If you want to lose weight, right, what do? You can buy a dietary supplement, or you can go to the gym and do these things. And what happens after you take the dietary supplement and you lose weight? Do you keep taking it or do you stop taking it? Right? A lot of individuals will stop taking an item because they no longer feel like they need it. Because what? Because of the price and because of convenience factors. So what I'm saying is this. Atomy was able to understand this logic, and CEO Park said, you know what? If we sell Atomy products at this price, then we won't be able to retain the customers. So Atomy decided to do what? CEO Park said, let's make sure to sell this item at prices that everybody can afford, meaning that we want to use the Mestige strategy. With the Mestige strategy, what we're able to do is we are able to provide individuals with the ability to use this product without feeling pressured, without feeling like they are losing money, but rather gaining, right? Rather gaining value from this. And that's why Atomy has been able to sell this product, and this product has become the #1, right, individual product across all Korean network marketing industries. And this has been consecutive for the past 5 years. If you look at this, consecutive for the last 5 years. So the beauty of this shows that Atomy is able to provide an absolute quality, absolute price product, and this product has been able to be consistently #1 for the past 5 years because we are able to provide individuals with a product that actually gives value. So what does that mean? That means that this product is able to provide individuals with value that you can see. There are 3 key points that I will briefly touch upon. But if you want more information regarding this, I suggest you go to atomy.com and go to the product history, and you will be able to see the Hemohim history on the official Atomy website. And that is where I got this information from as well. So this information is nothing special. Everybody has access to it. You can go online and take a look, okay? So here are the 3 points that Atomy wants you to understand and discuss. So if you look at #1, it says what? It activates NK cells. So what does that mean? That means that you are able to protect yourself from pathogens in your body. I'm not going to go into details, but I want you to go on the website and do your own research. At the same time, you can Google Hemohim and you will see mountains of research papers regarding actual clinical studies, actual studies on lab mice, and so on. And the second point is it activates. Activates what? Your immune cells. Right? Your immunity, it is so important, right? With the situation that we're in right now, with the COVID situation, we understand that with a weak immune system, you are more susceptible to pathogens and viruses that try to attack your body. But if you have a higher immune system, then you are able to fight those things. And that is why this is beautiful. So check it out. Go into the website and look at the properties of Hemohim. But the more important thing that I want to discuss is the next slide. The next slide talks about the philosophy of Atomy. So why is Atomy able to become so successful? Why is Atomy this company that is continuing to become a leader in this market? Why has this company continued to grow during the pandemic? A lot of individuals understand this by simply believing what I'm saying. But no, I want you to do your own research. I want you to understand the philosophy and the principles and how we're doing this to make sure that you understand that Atomy is actually a company that cares for you. So how does a company show their love for you? Right? This is something that I want you to think about. How does a company show their love for you? How is a company able to express that they care for you? What can they do? If you owned your own business, what would you do? If you owned your own business, how would you share with your employees that you care for them, that you love them, that you want the best for them? That means that you are providing them with absolute quality, absolute priced items. And even though that the sales continue to go up, doesn't mean that you increase the product price, but rather, what did Atomy do? Atomy lowered the price. So how did Atomy lower the price of Hemohim? So let's look at it. So here's a brief history of Hemohim. If you look here, we can see that Hemohim started off at 30 packets for the price that we are accustomed to right now. So 30 packets, not 60. It was at 30 for the price that we're paying now. So in the beginning stages, Atomy was not able to lower the price of Hemohim because what happened? Because the product costs so much. So we provided the product at the price that we had, but only 30 satchels, okay? And what happened? As sales increased, Atomy did what? We increased the number of packets being provided in each box from 30 to 48. And then what did we do? We upped it again. And then what did we do? We have what we have now. Everybody knows this photo, this picture. This is now the 60 packets. So Atomy actually has decreased the price of the product throughout the years, not increased the price of the products throughout the years. Can we all give Atomy a round of applause? This is the kind of company that we are dealing with. This company loves us, cares for us, and understands the philosophy and the business of what we as IBOs need. Independent business owners, if we want to become successful and thrive in this business, we need a company who understands the philosophy and is not selfish about profit taking, right? But rather, they are giving it back to us. So that's exactly what Atomy did. They did not increase the price of Hemohim, but they continued to increase the quantity, and we are now at 60 a month. And that was CEO Park's promise to us. Why is 60 important? Because Hemohim, we take 2 a day. That's right. You can take 2 a day. And if you're feeling ill, your body should be able to absorb around 6 to 8 a day. So if you're feeling really down and your immune system is down, yes, you can take more than 2, okay? And as you take this and absorb this into your body, you'll start to see your body building its immunity to fight off the pathogens, to build your immune system back up so you can be up and running again to go make your downline, right? So as we understand this, we understand that this business wants our success. This business provides us, this company provides us with the opportunity to continue our success through these things. So now, what did that do then? Because of this phenomenon, Atomy now has more than 6.6 million members all over the world. And if we include China, then we're over 10 million members. Can you believe that? Atomy India just announced that they will open their doors for the supermarket in November. I don't know if you guys heard that news yet, but Atomy India, they will be opening in November. So that's going to increase the membership even more. They're going to be able to build momentum in that country, and they're going to be able to see even more growth of membership. Now, Atomy Philippines, I know that this is something that you see as big vision for you. So there are so many Filipinos all over the world. You are not just in the Philippines, right? You have family all over the world. You have friends all over the world. Who nowadays does not have connections all over the world? I believe we all do. And because Atomy is this business that allows us to build unlimited downline leverage through one server all over the world, we're able to see, we're able to know that we are not limited to just a small region in our Atomy business, but rather we're able to build our business over and over and duplicate our business all over the world. So right now we have worldwide members of 6.6